Thank you, Mr President. I wish to raise a matter this evening for the attention of the Premier. Now, I'm sure, as the Premier would be aware, there is a great deal of concern in the western suburbs, and particularly the Wyndham region, as to what is going to happen, if anything, with regard to the dumping of toxic soil in that area. Now, last week it seemed that the local member, Mr Pallas, had stuck his hand up and volunteered Werribee as a site for this toxic soil. Today, it seems, after a meeting last night where he was booed and heckled, it seems that he has backed off somewhat from that position, and there is a great deal of confusion now of exactly what is going on. Now, as you can imagine, the people of Wyndham in particular, Wyndham Vale especially, are horrified at what may be coming their way. The toxic soil is alleged to have carcinogens and asbestos, and that's not something that they want to see next to their homes. That's not something that they want to have their families, their children exposed to, and I can certainly fully understand that. But what they really need to know is what exactly is going on, and that's what I'm asking the Premier to do now, is to tell us exactly what is going on. Now, if the Premier doesn't know what's going on, if the Premier has no idea what's happening, let him tell us. Let him tell us. But if he has a plan, if he has something in place in his mind to dump this foul soil near people or even away from people, it would be good to know. It really would be good to know, and it may allow some people in the Wyndham area in particular to sleep more peacefully at night as a result of an assurance from the Premier that may or may not be forthcoming. Now, the concerns today have also been expressed by people in Bulla, and certainly as a resident of Bulla, I'm not all that thrilled at the prospect that toxic soil will be dumped there, because clearly it has to go somewhere. If it's not going to go in Wyndham Vale, it may well end up in Bulla, or indeed has the Premier got somewhere else in the west that he has in mind. All we need to know is exactly what the Premier has planned. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think it's too much to expect. I mean, we in the West have become very used to not expecting much from this government, but I don't think it's too much to expect. It's not too much to ask for some certainty on this issue to make our plans for what is to come. So I ask the Premier to come clean, to tell the truth, and to reassure otherwise the people of the West about the toxic soil that will be dumped somewhere.